Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody, I need somebody to love. I need somebody, I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love.
If only y'all could see what goes on just before the camera goes live.
No.
Yo, how's everybody tonight? First off, before we even get too deep into this, I just want to say our hearts. First off, hopefully y'all can hear us. I know we always have to preface it with that. Y'all just let us know in the chat. Can you hear it? Is the audio good? Is everything clear? Because I always try to mute these mics because I'm afraid y'all can hear us.
He always tells me, shh.
Be very quiet because, but anyway, I'm not sure, but yes, y'all can hear. So first off, right off the bat, everybody that's been affected by Hurricane Ian.
Sorry.
The dog's going crazy. Everybody that's been affected by Hurricane Ian, there's been loss of life. There's some places that have just been absolutely devastated. I saw today where it said Fort Myers, 80% of Fort Myers was gone. My direct manager, his house was flooded. They were trying to pump water out of it today. And then it moved up into South Carolina, obviously, this afternoon. So our hearts and thoughts and prayers and everything else go out to everybody that's been affected by that. And so we don't take that lightly tonight. We're just going to try to have a good time, but know that our hearts are heavy for everybody that's been affected by the storm. So we just want to start off the show tonight with that. So y'all just be in prayer for them. Secondly, I want to preface the show tonight by saying I am on pain medication. So I'm subject to say anything at any time because don't look at me like that. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm just wondering how many times you're going to say preface it or preface. Is that your word for the day?
It could be my word for the day, but I affectionately call pain medication my truth serum. And so there are times whenever.
That's not what we call it.
Well, just what I'm talking about. I could be subject to say anything at any time. So, and we're going to get into a little bit of that. Something that happened last Thursday night or last Thursday, we embarked on the Freedom Carnival of Freedom. Had a great time with some friends of ours. Met some new friends that I see here in the chat with us tonight. We're going to talk about that, but we had something happen on the first night. In fact,
not we.
You were just involved in it as I was. You may not have felt the pain that I did, but most of our friends,
I felt this as we got back.
Kurt and Marsha are probably the only ones that knew it. I didn't let anybody else know, but I struggled with it through the whole cruise, and really have struggled with it this week. And we'll kind of wade our way through how much we want to talk about it. You guys are like family to us, or some of y'all really are family to us. And so I just we'll share it with you what happened. We're not going to hide anything. We'll talk about it, and maybe talk about some of the things that may be a good time to talk about, having extra insurance on a cruise, just in case something happens, because this literally happened the first.
Well, now my handy dandy travel pack of all kinds of stuff, came in handy.
So, but let's say hello to everyone that's in the chat. I saw that your daughter jumped in here. Kara,
Yours too?
I think she is. The only thing you can ever be sure of is that she's yours, or that they're yours.
Well, I don't know. I'm
But-
worried, but
Anyway,
she's mine.
Kara, if you want to join us, because we never know anymore, you've like disowned us, text your mother and
I think
we'll send you the link.
She's at Mexican
She's out eating.
restaurant.
Okay, well, let's say hello to everyone that's in the chat. Cruise Nuts joined us very early tonight, very early on. Hey, Cruise Nuts, glad to have you in the house. Y'all were the first.
Hello. Welcome.
Glad to have you with us. Then we're followed by Mr. Blaine.
Howdy.
From Rayleigh Creative Travel.
I don't remember how to work my buttons.
I know. I'm so glad that you have something to keep you preoccupied over there.
Cheryl.
Cheryl from Cruising as Fun as Any Time is in the house. Mr. Anthony Simone, the mitigator, is here. Tammy Knockin is here. Our dear friends that were on our one of our previous cruises with us. Hey, Tammy, I'm sure that Kelly's around somewhere. He might be working. He could be. Let's see. Well, no, there's the other half. There's Kelly.
Hello.
Hey, Kelly.
Welcome.
There's Marsha. Marsha and Kurt are on the road. She's hoping she keeps cell signal long enough to hear the story. There's Josh from the Moonlight Adventures. They just came over from his premiere. If you didn't catch his video that he released tonight from where they were, I think, Roatan, playing with the sloths. That was a very good.
So wants to hold a sloth.
Yes, it was a very good video. Very good video. Don't let me miss anybody, because you know where my head's at right now. The Z Show Cruise Fun. Good evening, everybody. Happy hour starts right now. Yes, it does. Although I'm not going to partake of anything. I don't probably need to mix anything with what I'm taking right now. That would not be very, very good right now. Let's see. Meg is in the house. Hey, Meg. Hey, Meg. She says she's waiting for her Uber. Sorry, as if she misses anyone.
You be careful.
Beach, please, in the house. Hey, Mike.
Howdy.
Let's see who else we got in the house tonight. Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Tom's in the house. Mark the Shark. Hello, beautiful people.
Hello. Welcome.
Betsy, the better half. Sorry, Mike. The better half of Beach Please is in the house. Hello.
Hello.
Mr. Tom Oakes is in the house. Now, Mr. Tom, we met on the cruise.
Hello.
He was actually the admin, the creator of the Facebook group, which we participated in. Coming up in our videos, we're going to be releasing. We participated in the shot glass exchange. I got some shot glasses here that we got on the ship. Also, we did the gift exchange, the slot pool. Yeah, we got
that was our first time. We have done Facebook groups before cruises, but this was our first time actually participating in the activities, and it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Tom, we really appreciate you. Tom also had a birthday this week, and I would sing it to you just like Marilyn Monroe did, but I'm just not probably in the headspace to do that right now. You remember how Marilyn sang it to Kennedy?
I know. But,
Happy birthday. I'm not gonna do that to you. But Tom had a birthday this week. But Tom moderator or is an administrator, creates a lot of Facebook groups for all the cruises he goes on. He's got one for the Horizon and some other groups he talked to me about and all that. And he really he doesn't mind, even if you're not on that cruise, go join him, because there's a lot of great information. He keeps these groups going even after the cruises. So like the one we were just on for the Freedom, it's a great place to find information for the Freedom and these other ships. So we really appreciate Tom and everything he did. Let's see who else we got. Shane's in the house. Hey,
Hello.
Mr. Norton. What did you do?
I hit the button too many times.
Ralu 16.
Howdy.
Hey, Ron. So Terry's with Tom, by the way. Tom and Terry.
TNT.
JP Travel Adventures.
Hi, Janice.
Janice is in the house. See who else we got here. Scrolling through. Paul, Mr. Paul. Hey, Paul. Mr.
Howdy.
Paul Vines from PSV Odyssey. Let's see who else do we have. I don't want to miss anybody. I want to say hello to everyone.
Here, Mr.
Shane says he enjoys these wind downs. So gonna like already. We appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with us on a Friday night. Aaron Smith.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Hello.
Good to have you.
Welcome.
Glad to have everybody in the house tonight. Let's see. Don't let me miss anybody.
Oh.
What? Oh, Sean. Are y'all good day? All funny being in this. I was gonna say y'all are here. Y'all are. I mean, you're not that far from us. You're actually in the same time zone we are. How crazy is that, Sean? You and Alana?
I just love hearing him say good day.
Hopefully the damage down there is not too
Yeah.
extensive. I'm assuming y'all made it to Miami. There's Kurt. He's driving.
Yes.
Well, you're not texting and driving, are you, Kurt? Hopefully you handed your phone to Marcia. It's not safe, Kurt. Curtis. Let's see who else we got here. There's Jeremy from J&S Adventures.
Hello. Welcome.
And let's see, I want to get the Will Cooper. Hey, Will, glad to have you tonight. Let's see. Wow, 717. I'm confused on that. Hopefully you'll clarify that for me, Josh.
$7.17.
I guess. I'm not sure, but I'm a little slow tonight as it is because I'm really explaining. Larry's in the house from Plump Travelers. Hey,
Howdy.
Larry.
Hi.
There's our beautiful daughter, Kara Welch McCann.
She is so glad school week's over.
Denise. Hey, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Are you working tonight, Denise?
Hello.
Or is half your
Welcome.
night off? I need to know these things. Let's see.
Ooh,
Barry Brain is in the house.
Barry.
I need to clarify this.
Howdy.
Y'all need to know Barry is his own entity. A lot of people think we created Barry, and Barry is part of SCT Adventures. Barry, as much as we appreciate him and we support him, Barry's not us.
No.
Y'all have to figure out who Barry is, but Barry is not us or anyone related to us. Barry will be revealing himself
When?
on the Booze Cruise
Really?
next October,
Oh, we're gonna have a big
2023.
reveal
It's going to be a
party?
big reveal party on there.
Ooh.
He or she will let you know who they are
Ooh.
next year. So join the Booze Cruise. You
Guess
can
we gotta
book
pick
it.
a cruise. I mean, I guess we gotta pick a cruise.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we do. So Roy Applequist is in the house.
Oh, hold on.
Howdy.
We're about down to the bottom of this so we can talk about Mary Beth. Now, Mary Beth. Hey, Mary Beth.
Hold on.
Hello. Welcome.
You had to give Mary Beth the
I
Yoda. Is
like
that
it.
what you were
I like
stopping before?
Yeah.
Tim and Mary Beth, we met on the cruise. Tim and Mary Beth have been in here before, but I rounded the corner one morning. I forget which one it was. And I was hoping Riley would be with me because these are the moments as a dad you hope for. But I rounded the corner.
Day two.
You gonna let me tell the story? I rounded the corner right around Blue Iguana on Lido, and Tim and Mary Beth are standing there. And I really think it's because I was holding the camera, not because she really recognized the ugly mug I got right here. But she goes, "You're on YouTube." And I said, "Yeah." And I was looking around for Riley because I really wanted to embarrass her. And she wasn't right there with me. But Tim and Mary Beth, and we got to talk to them later one night. We were in the atrium watching the rock band, and we got to spend a few minutes talking to them. Awesome people, Tim and Mary Beth. Glad to have you in the house with us tonight. So they even showed up even after we talked to them. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Together we travel. Will's in the house. Hey, Will.
Howdy.
That's your name. It's mine and Will's joke. He probably doesn't like that as much as I do. But, oh, Mary Beth, you didn't have to do that. Where's it at? Thank you, Mary Beth. We appreciate that. That was awesome of you. Thank you.
Aww.
That was so awesome. That's the most you'll ever see me dance. That's it.
You dance?
I nodded my head. That was it. Darlene's in the house too. Look, CNS Travels in the house. I got to get through here so we can move on.
Howdy.
We do have trivia tonight. Tonight's trivia is called what?
Tales about tails.
Tales about tales. See
Ooh,
y'all.
Heads up, Meg.
Y'all start studying. All right, so here we go. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. If I have missed you, just pop your name in there and say, put hashtag you miss me, you idiot. That's what you put in the chat.
Hey, Betsy said the much better house.
Oh, Meg, $2 super sticker.
What kind of?
I don't make fun of me. I said Kathy Mills, didn't I? Did I say Kathy?
No.
Hey, Kathy, glad to have you in the house.
Howdy.
All right. So are we done?
I don't know, but you make me nauseous with the way you.
Stop. Working tonight. Got ready early so I could hang out. Thank you, Denise. Denise, you always make the chat more livelier when you're here. Blaine says he thinks he knows who it is. He'll tell y'all if you ask him for $100. That's very interesting. Bobby Cross is in the house. Hey, Bobby. All right. So
Howdy.
let's see.
My howdy don't go off very fast.
My howdy hadn't worked in a while either. Mary Beth, sure. Best rock band. They were the best one we have heard on any ship so far. I will agree with you, Mary Beth. They were awesome.
Yeah, that chick was really good. And then that other guy, is it just me or he looked like Bruno Mars?
Blaine said, hashtag you miss me, you idiot. I said you, Blaine. At least I thought it did. Yeah, I did, because you were in the very at the beginning. But you just wanted to put that hashtag in there, didn't you?
Leave Blaine alone.
Okay, so here's how detailed do y'all want me to be on this?
Okay, before you go and do all that, look. Can you see? Watch him. He's gonna blow a bubble. Is that not the cutest thing? Okay, go ahead.
Well, you want to show them while you're showing Yoda's? This was given to us by our friend. Let me see if we can get the.
Isn't he so cute?
All right, this was given to us by our friend Lisa Humphrey. She sent that to us. She also sent us something. So if you look back here, now you got to go the other way. If you look back here, you'll see a glowing head of Baby Yoda. That's our Baby Yoda nightlife. It'll be featured in our vlog coming up too. But she sent that for us for the ship too.
And it does put off some light so
It
you
does.
can find your way to the bathroom.
That's our baby. That's our glowing head Baby Yoda. So
Sorry. So if you see me do anything, I'm playing with mine.
she has lots of toys she plays with. So anyway, Yoda Trojan. All right. So no, she didn't get in my pain meds. So how I'm gonna have to turn there down. It's getting hot in here. So
Got it on.
that so how detailed do y'all want to be about this?
No.
Baby Yoda came to kick arse and chew gum and still has gum left. Yes, Aaron, he did. So it depends on how. Do y'all have weak stomachs or do you have? Y'all tell me, because I would just give you.
Okay, well, I'm looking at how many we got in the chat. So when it starts going down,
So I will tell
sharing too
y'all.
much.
Do y'all want to know just the surface of this, or do y'all want to know?
Oh, we done lost one.
Do y'all want to know the details? Because
You had a friend that reared its ugly head.
I have. I bet she does. I have a very scary house. All right. So 1, I will be very detailed. 2, I will just give you. I will skim the surface. 1, detailed. 2, skim the surface. I'll give you a second to put that in there.
34 in chat. Deets. Let's see how long the story this.
And we will wait. Just uno momento. We did not get in a fight in crew quarters.
But did y'all see where he put
But our room was right next to the crew quarters. Mary Beth, it came close to having something to do with that awful smell on the ship last week.
That
Mary
was
Beth.
really bad.
It
didn't matter what floor you went to.
Y'all are some sick people if y'all really want to know these details.
They watching us.
Well, that's true. All right, so we got some ones. All right, so golly, I don't know. This is embarrassing.
Well, we gained 2 more back. So.
All right. One. I'm good as long as it's not a
Dang
finger
it,
or
timely.
toe injury. All right. So we're gonna make this work so that we got time to do the trivia. All right. So a couple of months ago, Larry put a bunch of ones in there. Okay. A couple of months ago, I went to my family physician. I have had I had a lump on the back of my neck. And it was not pot smell.
Oh, actually, yes, that was deck 6.
There was plenty of pot on there, but that was not it. So I had a lump on the back of my neck I'd been concerned about. So I went to my doctor, and I have an awesome doctor. We love her. Nothing bad to say about my doctor. She's been to our house. We're friends with her. When I go to see our family physician, it's like sitting down talking to a friend.
Family.
Yeah. So not putting it on camera, Larry. So, but anyway, I asked her about it when I was in there, and she said,
we froze.
"It froze. Is my camera frozen?
Oh, no.
Are we froze? Are we still frozen, or is it back?
My neck feels like it's froze.
Y'all let us know. I'll keep talking. Hopefully you can hear. So because everything here looks like it's still going okay.
Continue.
So anyway, so I talked to her about it, and she said it's just a cyst, sebaceous cyst. She said, unless you're having a problem with it,
Leave it alone.
don't worry about it. And I said, okay, it's not really bothering me right now.
So we left it alone.
So the first night of the cruise, we're sitting, and if you go watch day one vlogs, you'll actually see when this happened, but we don't really talk about or show it. But we're sitting there watching the rock band, and I noticed that it was back of my neck was hurting a little bit. It was kind of sore, and I reached back.
Yeah, I was sitting on that side of it.
I reached back, and the only way I can describe it is this thing had ruptured. And so here we are on day one. We still got 4 days to go, and we're at sea. And so went back to the room, got it cleaned up, and it just got gradually worse through the rest of the cruise. And I was hurting, running a little bit of fever at times. And I tried not to let anybody know, but I was popping ibuprofen every day, left and right, try not to make the cruise be a ruined cruise. Because you wait months and months and months to go on these cruises. Not to mention we were vlogging it. We were trying to make the best of it. Yeah, Larry, that's when you start needing some examples. I'm with you. So
Luckily, like I said, I take a bag with all my stuff we usually never have to use. But the Band-Aids and the antibiotic cream came in handy.
Denise, it absolutely was miserable. I mean, and it got gradually worse. So, and
As soon as we pulled into port Monday morning, we were getting in contact with our family doctor, and we drove straight to the office.
oh yeah, and Marsha, I try not to let y'all know or anybody else know how much. In fact, and the other thing is just, there were other things that came along with it that just made it just, we won't really need to talk about, but it was just, so we made it through the weekend. Monday came, and I knew I had to, if I could make it till Monday when we got off the ship, we met up with Kurt and Marsha and said our goodbyes and all that. And I don't know Kurt and Marsha if y'all knew it, but I was really embarrassed because I mean, this thing was in bad shape. And so as soon as we got back on the road, I was in contact with my physician. We got back home at 2:30 on Monday, and I was sitting in my doctor's office by 3:30, and they took a look at it and said, here's you some antibiotics, and we're contacting a surgeon. Well, that was Monday. I didn't hear anything from the surgeon on Tuesday. By Wednesday morning, it was even worse.
Nothing like being woken up to, hey, honey, help,
So,
I'm freezing.
so I was, now you've messed with the dog. So, yeah, not quite yet. Oh, you're talking to Larry. So, looking back, were you in pain with Kurt during his live stream?
Yeah, you
Yes,
was.
I was. Actually, I was. And so here's the thing. So but
And not because of Kurt.
not because of Kurt. But here's the thing. By Wednesday night, we finally got an appointment with the surgeon for yesterday morning at 10:45. But by Wednesday night, I was running 102 fever and chills and everything else. And I was like, if they don't do something. So I got into the surgeon yesterday morning at 10:45, which they were not able, because of the infection and everything else, to remove it.
Yeah, they said they had to get the
All they
infection
were able to
controlled.
do was just drain it and do all that stuff. So
We still got to get it out.
I still got to go back once the infection and all that clears up, and they doubled up my antibiotics and everything else.
So guess what I get to do?
So
And I couldn't do it this morning. I had to call in reinforcements.
yeah,
To get that feet stuff put in his neck.
yeah. So she's having to do the daily stuff. So I just thought about that. Looking at you, I just realized that. Yeah, it was a struggle, but you won't know it in any of our vlogs. I was hiding it, but that goes back to saying, we don't normally get the insurance and stuff on our cruise. But it does make you think how quickly something can go south. And if you did need some sort of medical attention, I mean, I was thinking, I don't know that they would have done anything on the ship. I don't know that they would have taken care of it or drained it or anything like that.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, the surgeon yesterday, she was super great, and she said, she said, I'm so sorry you've been struggling with this for so long, because it was in really bad shape. She said, yeah, as soon as this infection goes away, we can go in there and we can remove this thing, and you'll be in much better shape. But I'm here to tell you, that was rough. The fever and all that was the worst part, because for 24 hours I was down with 102 fever just from a pain in the neck. So. Yeah, Blaine says you never get the insurance, but it's a good thing to have. We don't either, because you don't think about it. You think I've got my work insurance and all that, but I did think.
No, I think about it. We did get insurance one time
The very first cruise we did last year,
after
when everything started back up, but yeah, but no, it was a struggle. And here's the thing: normally when we get back from a cruise, I just knock out vlogs. I'm in here in the office and I'm just editing and doing all that. And I came back as soon as we got off the ship Monday and got in here Monday evening. I felt just well enough. I had already done part of the intro and all that, had it saved and everything. And I jumped on here and for about an hour and a half, knocked out the first vlog and uploaded it. And I haven't felt like doing anything since then. So I'm a little behind the 8 ball on that. Kelly, y'all always get the insurance because yeah, you just don't ever know. It does make me rethink it. Shane, I appreciate that.
To me,
hey, Z
it's
Show.
not expensive.
No, it really isn't.
And it's a peace of mind to have it.
Yeah. You never know when yeah. And there's a difference. And we've learned this too with her being a TA. And you know this, Blaine, too. There's a difference when people talk to you about insurance between protection and insurance, travel protection and travel insurance. So there's that's two different things. So, but yeah, but we can move on from that. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. And so I hadn't been participating in people's live streams and chats this week because I've just really been, it's been rough. But anyway,
And we had a softball game last night.
Yeah. Congratulations to Riley and the Cairo High School girls softball team. They won.
First time in school history.
They won the
fast pitch.
You go ahead.
Won for a region champs.
They are region champs now go to state.
They're hosting the Sweet 16.
Oh, that's cool.
What does that mean?
I guess it'll be in Cairo. They'll play. All the teams will come here and play.
Oh, yay.
Mary Beth, that's as much as we cruise, that's not a bad idea just to go ahead and pay for the yearly insurance, and then you don't have to think about it. That's true.
Now that you mentioned that, I think that's what Paradj does, a yearly plan.
Because since last August, we've been on 6 cruises since last August. I mean, that would just make sense. First aid kit is a must, definitely. Well, we had the Band-Aids, but really what I've got now is this giant wide Band-Aid. That's really what we needed. Let's see. My first cruise on Twitter got insurance. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see. Larry,
and we didn't say all
I appreciate it.
To
Thank
plug you. Insurance.
No. And we just share them with y'all because y'all are family to us, and just Well, we're learning too, Blaine, and there's a lot to be said for that too. We to start off with, we kind of wanted to give people the cheapest rate and make sure they were happy like that. But I'm kind of following where you are right now with talking to people and going, you know what? If they don't book, I would rather them not book, and which we don't have to talk
What
about.
did you do? Like, pray that I would get sympathy pains?
Yeah, just before we came on, she goes, I got a creak in my neck. And I'm like, what? I don't want to hear it.
Hush, I'm taking care of your butt this week.
That lady was stuck in Jamaica. All right, so let me show you some stuff we got. All right, so Tom Oakes was in here. If Tom's still in here, he did the Facebook group, but we did the shot glass exchange. We didn't get this in the shot glass exchange, but this is one that we got from
Our friends gave us
our good friends, CME Traveling. They
Yeah,
got
they
these,
invited you.
but you just leave me alone, woman. See if I can get it to focus. This camera.
Ooh.
This is what happens when you use your Canon M50 to live stream with. It's not going to. Come on. There it is. There it is.
Oh, that's so good.
CME Traveling. Read it and tell them what it says on there.
CME Traveling because Tequila said I could.
Because Tequila said I could. Yeah, Blaine says he's not sending them money to fly home from port with no insurance. I'm with you. We love you guys too, Kelly. So this is what we got.
Y'all are family, Kelly.
This is what we got from in the shot glass exchange. We put in 2 and we got 2 back. So let's see if I can figure out how to do this. This is
Woo.
in alcohol's defense. I've done some dumb things sober too. That's one. And then this is one that I was really stoked about because as you can see on our back wall, I have guitar stuff.
There, it's good.
There we go. And it's got a bunch of guitars and stuff on. Yeah, yes, that is exactly what my vision looks like on pain meds. So cool shot class. Yes, thank you, Jan.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun.
All right, so let's get right into trivia for tonight and see if we can get somebody to get a brain. Who needs a brain?
Have a good evening, Denise.
We love you, Denise. Have a good night at work. Yes, I will be sleeping on the couch. That is a fact, Z Show. All right, so who needs a brain? Y'all ready?
Ooh.
We had Kara's 10 crazy questions deal, but I don't know where it's at.
The brain's over there.
So we got a brain back here. But we will. So tonight's trivia is, what's it called?
Tales about tails.
Tales about tails. Meg says she's sort of back.
Oh, do we need to wait on me?
He said multiple brains. All right, so we'll put a few little lines in here to get us started off.
Well, Blaine can handle it until Meg's sort of all the way back.
So this is an animal quiz. Tales about tails. So question number 1, it's multiple choice.
Uh-huh.
Which part of the human body roughly corresponds to an area where a tail, if we had one, would appear? The renal conclusion, the talus, the medulla,
Alice.
or the coccyx?
Say that real quick.
I'm not even going to venture to that.
Larry said, do I get a handicap since I'm in Canada?
Well, Larry, I think you Canadians are a lot smarter than us, right? I don't. We have 3 correct answers on the board. Remember, this is the order we see them in StreamYard, not necessarily how you see them in YouTube. That's the disclaimer that we need to put at the bottom as I put my ticker up. I forgot to put the ticker up.
Meg. Blaine said I got nervous.
The answer is coccyx. D. That's Tom, Josh,
Ooh.
and Mr. Blaine from Rayleigh Creative Travel. Woo, careful there. Got nervous. What did she? My little is mad at me. I haven't even heard the question way before people started. All right. Get your ticker up, Greg. Yeah, I have trouble getting my ticker up these days. All right, so All right. So, what'd you say? What'd you say? I missed something. Where was it?
All right.
Oh, Larry said his was D. Was a D? Yeah. All right. Here we go. So the next, they have meds for that too. Hashtag lip ticker. Is that very brain? All right, y'all.
Barry.
Get your minds. Get your minds out of the gutter,
young
people.
man.
Talking about the ticker on here. I forgot to put it up.
Oh.
All right. So here's question number 2. You sick, twisted folks. All right. Another interesting fact about the human tailbone is that it is considered to be the remnants of which physiological feature that apparently humans once possessed. What is it? A vestigial tail, a synovial tail, a virginal tail, or a synaptical tail?
Just so everybody knows, I was not here when he did this quiz. So I cannot guarantee that how accurate all this is.
What are you trying to say? You don't appreciate my efforts at putting our quizzes together?
You got some awfully big words tonight.
You want to read them?
No. I took human anatomy. I can spell it, but I can't say none of it.
The 3 correct answers. It is A, the vestigial tail. Starting off with Josh from the Moonlight Adventures. Josh, did you ever get your brain? We did mail him his brain, didn't we?
It didn't get to him. It's off in Wonderland.
Do we need to mail him another one again? Blaine. And then Larry from the Plump Travelers.
Go, Larry.
No, you do not need to spell them, Larry. Ron says, and on pain meds too. I think
That's
I can.
what I'm worried
You know how
about.
people say they can drive better when they're drinking, which is not true. I think I can talk better when I'm on pain meds. The virgin tail is interesting. Ocean to ocean travel. Glad to have you in the house.
Hello.
All right. I've got nobody putting my
Hello.
lines in for me now. Where's Danny Griswold? I got to get your brain out to you. I may have to hand deliver it, Josh, at this point. All right. Question number 3. Question number 3 is, fish use their tails to help them move through water, and many land creatures use their tails to wave off bothersome insects. What purpose, however, for a kangaroo does the tail serve?
Here you go, Sean.
Luring prey, attracting mates, adornment, or balance? It's okay, Meg. You don't have to. Oh,
Makes sense.
it does. And we have 3 correct answers, right? It is D, balance. Starting with the Moonlight Adventures, Mr. Josh, Rayleigh Creative Travel. Now, let's not be confused with Moonlight Adventures. It's the Moonlight Adventures. And Larry at Plump Travelers.
Dang, Larry.
Josh was so confident he put it in there twice. It's okay, Meg. And Sean had it. He said balance. He knows his ruse.
He probably said balance, mate.
Next question.
Ooh.
I have no idea what that was. Why is stuff popping up on my screen?
I don't know.
All right. We made it to West Virginia.
Oh, I forgot they were going out of town.
Winds and rain are really picking up coming across the Blue Ridge Mountains. What are y'all saying? Especially in Roanoke and Blacksburg. Hope it doesn't snow.
Ooh.
Ooh, don't say that. All right, next question. Number 4.
Ow.
Monkeys and possums have prehensile tails. What does this enable them to do? Help them steer through water, send electronic signals to one another, attract mates, or grasp objects and branches with their tails?
Why is your font different?
I don't know. I was copying and pasting. I think it's because I didn't get all that whenever I was trying to fit it all in there.
Attract mates.
You have a friend who lives in Australia? We do too. Sean. Sean's our
and
friend.
Alana.
And Alana. We have 2 friends.
2. hungry.
What's the correct? Okay. D. Grasp objects and branches with their tails. So that's Shane.
Yay, Shane.
Barry.
Barry.
Can we send
Barry
a
need a
brain to a
friend?
brain?
Janice.
Can a brain have a brain?
Oh, yeah.
Barry, what would you name your brain?
Mm.
That is what she said, sir. Oh, that's right. I have 3. The sand van is also. That's right. I forgot about the sand van. Good evening, Cruise Nuts. I use my tail to attract. All right, then, Jeremy. You go, girl.
Ooh.
All right. Blaine says he's hungry as well. I'm ready for Guy's Burgers and Blue Wine.
We didn't get the first Guy's Burger.
We did not eat a Guy's Burger at all on this last
We only
cruise.
got one breakfast burrito.
Can you believe that? Next question. Amazingly so, for what purpose do some species of deer use their tails? To signal availability, to attract butterflies, to warn others of approaching danger, or to attract rabbits?
Oh, I got that one right.
If you're a hunter, you know this one.
Well, no.
Janice says she took anthropology. We have 3 correct answers right off the bat. We've got Shane. It is C, to warn others of approaching danger. We have Jeremy from JNS Adventures, and we have Mr. Larry in Canada. I will tell you, Larry, if you do win a brain, you're going to have to slip across the border to get your brain, because the last brain I tried to send to Canada,
It didn't.
to Mr. Scott
It didn't
Siri,
pass customs.
customs did not allow it through. So they don't like my brains going through customs. In fact, it's still in the trunk of my car in the envelope. It says rejected by customs. That's right. It is the worst thing you can see when you're in a tree.
Kurt, you had 2 Guy's Burgers? Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, because he was doing a video. Next question. Hey, Tony and Rachel. Glad to have you all in the house.
Hello. Welcome.
Eddie Lugo's in the house.
From Brooklyn.
Hell, it's the first time you've been in here, Eddie.
They were
Eddie.
going to Applebee's.
Eddie, where
eat
you been?
earlier.
Eddie,
Did
where
you
you
hear
been?
me?
I heard you, but I'm talking to Eddie. Here you are talking about food, and I'm talking to Eddie. Eddie says first time he's been in here.
Might be his last.
It's not Eddie's last time. All right,
Yo.
here we go. Next question,
Uh,
because we got to get through this. See if somebody's going to win a brain. What is the correct name for the long feathers on the end of the tails of birds? Is it rectories, rectifiers, rectors, or retrices?
what's the correct name of the long feather?
I got hung up there. My pain meds hung me up on the yeah. All right, Kurt. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I don't even know where we at. Did I put lines in? I don't think I put lines in. Did I? Yeah, right there. So where did we start getting letters at? I'm so off the game tonight. This is a hard one. Don't laugh at that. That was no need to laugh at that comment. Thank you, Blaine. I appreciate you telling me where I'm at.
Oh, I have some tea.
Some tea.
Yeah, from Riley.
What in here made you think
Cairo.
there are no correct answers in this chat yet? So y'all need to reload and try again. So y'all just start putting letters in.
See, if Amy or Danny were in here, they would understand. It has to do with a certain reality show.
Oh, yeah.
Riley got an invite.
There's 3. Josh.
Yay!
Ocean to Ocean, and Janice. Yeah, was it on the ship? While we were on the ship, that she got a message from that little boy?
No, today.
But she did get a message while we were on the ship from him, didn't she?
Yeah.
Any of y'all have seen the show Welcome to Plathville? One of the little boys from that show messaged Riley while we were on the ship. Next question. A belief from long ago held that if one poured salt on a bird's tail, what would happen? It wouldn't be able to fly. It helped wise fall pregnant. It would taste nicer when cooked. I'm sure that's the case. It drew
True love
true
to your
love.
side.
to your side.
I actually fell for this when I was a kid in a RV park down in South Florida.
All right. We have 3 correct
My parents
answers.
said it kept me entertained for a little while. I was running around with a salt shaker.
I think. Okay. So it's A. It wouldn't be able to fly.
Yeah.
Ocean to Ocean. Tom and Roy Applequist.
Ow.
All right. We're going to jump through these. This was not one of our better trivias. That's what I get whenever you're on pay meds and try to look up trivia. All right. Here we go. Question number
8.
8. In the Finnish language, the at sign, because of its shape, is called a kisahahameha. What is the translation for this? Tail of a cat, flight of a bird, love potion, or egg? Don't make fun of me.
Poor Ron taking pity on you. He's helping you with the little lines.
Thank you, Ron. I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get. What's this one? Oh, really? Okay. Where's it?
Well, I don't know. I don't know whether or not to trust you.
You can't trust me. I'm not very trustworthy. I was
Ow.
writing all these down. Okay, let's go back to here. Josh, Moonlight Adventures.
Tail of a cat.
Was Tail of a Cat. And it was Eddie.
Yo,
And
yo.
whoever is the next person to put A in. Did I just cuss? Probably. Whoever's the next person to put A in gets it. All right.
Oh, there we go.
Ocean to Ocean got it first. All right. Question number 9. As soon as we get some lines put in here, let's see. Did you say A, Blaine?
Right there. He was under Roy.
Throw Blaine in. I can't see y'all. I'm losing.
We'll put you to Ocean
Throw,
to Ocean.
throw Blaine and Ocean to Ocean.
Yes.
All right.
Number
Sorry.
9.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Blaine. Blaine, you are correct. Question number 9. We're winding this down. Ancient Japanese folklore held that an animal, by acquiring extra tails, could turn into a yokai. Who or what is a yokai?
So it's not a Yoda.
It's not a Yoda. It's not a Yoda. That's right. You get a point, and you get a point. We have 3 correct answers, starting with Eddie from
Yo,
Eddie
yo.
Lugo Studios, Ron, and Larry from Plump Travelers.
Number 10.
And the last question.
Where is it?
Here it comes. Got hung up there for a second. I practiced many fishermen's.
Because you made them so long.
No, Meg, you're 40 seconds behind. Anyway,
Oh, there's Danny.
Danny, you're at the Keith Urban concert, and why in the heck are you on here? Practice many fishermen's families once carried out and quite possibly still do was when consuming fish to always eat from the head towards the tail. Otherwise, what would happen? They would know hunger, their spouse would die, they would get divorced, their children would be criminals, or they would get an abscess in their neck.
What?
I just threw that last one in there.
I thought you always ate, huh? From the head to the tail.
Hashtag hung. Not exactly.
Blaine.
Blaine. To be a
Shame
preacher
on
man.
you. Pumpy.
All right, we got 3 correct ones. Here we go. Starting with Shane.
Oh, sorry.
There was A, right?
Yeah, they would know hunger.
Blaine.
Shane and Blaine, that right?
Shane and Blaine. And Tom.
Okay.
Shane, Blaine,
Wow.
and Tom. Good job, y'all, for hanging in there while she totals up these scores. You want me to total them up while you talk to the folks?
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay, that's what I thought. So we'll see who gets a Blaine.
What?
Greg, please tell Danny how many I got right. Well, we will see how many you got right here. I did get hung up, Blaine, and I'm sure that's exactly where you were going with that. So, Danny, how is Keith doing? You hanging in there? What is it, intermission? Is the concert not started yet? Why in the world? You can't hear anything. You're just, do we need to do sign language for you? Do I need to hold up something?
Yeah, probably ain't listening to from us, not concert.
Hand me a pen. Since you can't hear. Hey, Danny.
Yes, you did get more than one, Larry.
I haven't sent you a brain yet. Yeah, you've got a brain, didn't you, Blaine? You give it to Larry. He needs a USA brain.
One.
Well, you like hi, Greg? I didn't realize I had. Anyway, I didn't realize I was any worse or better than normal. Would you just count, woman? Hashtag hi, Greg. Is that what you're going to do, Barry? Would you count? Quit looking at me. The show's got to end in 10 minutes. You have to count by then. All right, so here's the thing. You get me sidetracked over here. So now I forgot what I was going to say.
That's why I like doing it.
Oh, I was going to say, Blaine, I don't know how to get a brain into Canada. I'm telling you, I literally have one in the trunk of my car out there that did not make it. It got rejected by customs. That's what I can do, Larry. If you win one, I can send it to your family, somebody in your family, and when you go to visit them, you can get your brain. Eddie, that's fine, man. I just appreciate you being here tonight. Really, honestly, we appreciate anybody that stops by. Oh, I was going to mention this too, y'all. We are literally 3 subscribers away from 1,500. So if you know of anybody that, hasn't subscribed yet, or that, like I said, if there's somebody that I mentioned earlier on our Facebook group that you don't like and you think we would annoy the crap out of, send them our link and say, hey, go subscribe to these people so we can annoy them every day. But yeah, we would love to hit that 1,500. You didn't have an answer correct? Oh man, y'all just lost power, Josh. Sorry. No power. Y'all have a generator or anything? Thanks, Ron.
I'm sure GW Firebird's on it.
Let's see. Hopefully Danny vacate Keith his way for summer to come around to start the show. That would be bad. Shane says he hates when he forgets what he was going to say. I know, that's terrible, isn't it? That's terrible.
Just terrible.
Oh, you're gonna see Larry in 2 weeks? Okay, I could send it to Blaine. You could give it to him if he wins. Let's see. Well, Meg said, send me Larry's brain. All right, here's the deal. It was a tie. Josh had 5, Blaine had 5, and Larry had 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Josh's brain. somehow or another because Josh needs to get his brain. Blaine, you already have a brain, right?
Yes. Remember, you had to use his truck.
That's right. You had to get your truck. And so Larry, or whoever can get the brain to Larry, if it's Meg or whoever, y'all let me know, and I will get y'all Larry's brain, and y'all can get it to him. How about that? So Larry, congratulations. You are now part of the Brain Trust.
Now you can be thinking of what you're going to name your brain.
Josh says they've already closed all your waterfront roads.
Yes. Watch out.
Well, Janice, at some point, either you win one or you just become part of the honorary Brain Trust. That may happen too. We'll see. It could happen. It could happen. So you're going to see Larry on the 13th. Okay. So Meg, I may just, because I just sent you something, we may just mail it to you and let you.
If you think you can handle it, Meg. I don't know.
Yeah, just let us know. But Larry, we're going to get you a brain, so you can be part of the
Because
Brain
I know you
Trust.
had to hire somebody to help you with the other one.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't
So
want you.
I don't want her to hurt herself.
I don't want you. Do you have a big trailer or something you can haul this thing all the way down there? You know how heavy
Because
they
we
can
love
be.
our Meg.
Can I subscribe twice? I will. Well, thank you, Shane. We appreciate that. Yeah, Josh, we're praying for all y'all too with the power and everything. That's tough. I think you can probably get it back through there.
Yeah.
As long as you don't
Just
like,
put it in your luggage.
as long as you don't put anything inside of it that, you know. Thank you, Eddie. Prayer. Thank you. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. Very much appreciated. So just two more. I don't know. Let's see. I'd have to look on the phone and see. Maybe some. Of course, you never know. We may have lost subscribers tonight
probably
after this
did.
deal.
I'm still surprised.
Hey, we're at 1502.
Yay!
Hey, thank y'all. Where's your
Oh.
Yay! You could have done clapping and cheers and all that, and you're just
This is easier.
also. I know.
I have to look through my bifocals.
Send it to Larry.
Yay, Larry!
Yeah, we're gonna get Josh. You're gonna get yours, and we're gonna send Larry one too. So Meg is closer to you, so that's good. Yeah, we will send it to Meg, and she can get it to him.
Ow.
You don't have anything else to pack, so that's good. So cool. Thank y'all for helping us get to 1,500. That's fair. That's an awesome deal, y'all. We really appreciate that. Been waiting all your life for a new brain. Oh, that's funny. Do you need a U-Haul, Meg? You never know. It's there's things y'all know. Those of you that have brains know how ridiculously heavy these things are. You need a brain to answer the questions. Well, we understand. Jeremy just subbed from Grace's channel. Thank you, Jeremy. I got Mr. Paul to help. That's true. Lift with your back. That's all I can say. Lift with your back.
No. Yeah, lift with your back, but bend with your knees.
Oh, that's right. Lift with your knees. Never mind. Thank you, Eddie. Y'all, you guys are awesome.
Yay!
So let's see. I gone and done it. Expect check in the mail. LOL. Oh, that's funny. Yay. I want to get through all these. I can carry it from Mr. Thank you, Paul.
You're such a gentleman.
Yes, we do every Friday night. Tony and Rachel, we go live at 7:00 every Friday night. This is our time slot that, of course, I'm sure there's probably some better stuff at 7:00 on Friday night. But if you guys have nothing to do, like if you don't want to watch grass grow or paint dry, this is the place to be. So, yeah, we appreciate y'all stopping by. Let's see. Just came back through a couple weeks ago. My daughter gave me a bottle of steak spice. Got pulled into secondary. Oh my gosh, really? That's terrible.
For dry steak seasoning?
Yeah, I'm sure they, you know how they are these days, checking all that stuff. Thank you, Janice. Thank y'all. Let's get, are you saying I have a weight issue? Well, Barry, just,
You're kind of tough, baby.
you have so many brain cells, Barry. That's right. Way to go. Thank you, Danny. That's because I'm so smart. It could be. Nothing better anytime I'm not. Thank you, Meg. Tony and Rachel, did y'all hit 1,000? Need to check y'all's channel. Did you? Let us know. And that's the other thing here, guys. We don't have a problem. Y'all post your channels in our chat and all that. Over here on our side, we are all about promoting each other and helping each other out. And we probably don't say it enough to put creator and all that stuff in here because I get sidetracked. But we're a community to help each other.
Shane, that's actually a very good question. I haven't spoken to my husband yet about it, but I saw the itinerary for 2024 for Valor, and I'm interested in us looking at.
Eddie, we're in Southwest Georgia down here in a little town called Cairo.
Cairo.
What was you saying?
Valor.
We really
Right
want to
there.
get back on the Valor. Where?
Quick question. When are you sailing on the Valor again?
I don't know. We
Like
need.
I said, I haven't talked to you about it because you've been under the weather. But they just released the 2024 itinerary.
Yeah, I don't know. We need to get back on the Valor again. It's just we got so many other things on our bucket list we're trying to check off, but we do love the Valor so much. Like we're going to be on the Glory at the end of next year. We also are doing an MSC next year. So it's hard to say, but we really, yeah.
Oh, and Riley's got
Josh and
her senior trip she wants to figure out.
That's true. When Felicia books it, that's true. Okay. Yeah. Georgia is a big state. Yeah. It's funny. People think, oh, you live in Georgia. Do you know my cousin that lives over? And I'm like, no, it's 6 hours from top to bottom. So yeah, but yeah, it's cool. We're all kindred spirits here in Georgia. We're literally about 15 minutes from the Florida line.
Wait, Meg finally hit 250.
Cool.
Yay.
Well, it's 8:00, and you guys have made tonight special and awesome, and I appreciate you letting
I
me.
was worried you weren't going to make it through.
You didn't think I was going to make it all the way through tonight? Well, I've made it through the help of my pain medication.
Can I have a muscle relaxer myself?
You can have whatever you want to. Guys, you guys have been awesome to us. We appreciate y'all sticking in here with us. Shane says, what channel should you watch next? Are y'all doing Fermented Friday, Josh?
What about
Y'all
funnel
mentioned it.
heads?
Funnel heads normally come on at 8:00, and they said they may or may not go. And so I know Josh and them said they
I know
might
Mr.
do
Paul
Fermented Friday.
posted the list for today, but I can't remember.
Thank you, Larry. My channel, but nothing tonight, Shane.
Well, in an hour, I hope I find.
I understand that, Josh. Normally, Shane, on Friday nights, just Kaya goes live at 8:00 along with Funnel Heads goes live. So those are two really good channels. But I don't think that that Funnel Heads, because they live in South Carolina with the weather coming in, so there may not be anybody. I don't know if Kaya's going live tonight either. So if nothing else, go binge watch some of these great channels that have been in the chat. Larry's on at 9. Okay, cool. Go check Larry at Plump Travelers on at 9. I have a hard time keeping up with everybody. So yeah. Josh says go check his vlog on repeat. There you go. Get those watch hours up.
Oh, Meg
Get 'em on
released a video today.
She did.
Yes.
Yep. So guys, I'm going to try to work on some of our vlogs this weekend. Hopefully I feel up to it, because I really want to get the rest of this 4-day out. Plus we did some reviews and stuff that I'm looking forward to getting out. But we'll be live again next Friday night at 7:00, and hopefully y'all will meet us back here. I'll try to get a better trivia next week.
Okay, Mr. Paul says Miss Kaya is on Mondays.
Oh, she moved to Mondays. Okay, so she's not on Fridays anymore. Thank you, Paul, for sharing that with us. So there's some great stuff all weekend long. The best place, Shane, here, and I should have just told you this to begin with, PSV Odyssey, Paul Vines on Facebook. If you'll go to his Facebook page, I don't know if Meg can throw that in there before we get off. A link to his Facebook page. Can we do that on here? I don't know.
Peer Runners, Meg and JNS. Yes, JNS had a release today.
Okay. But Paul Vines on Facebook, his Facebook page, his Facebook group, he releases every day a list of all the lives that are on for the day. And if you're looking for something great to watch, a live stream, that's the best place to find out what's current for the day. He is really good about keeping up with them. And there's some great stuff to watch from morning all the way up to night. There's great live streams on. Keep you current with it. So Paul does a really good job of that. Like I said, we'll be back on next Friday night at 7:00, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'm also working on some guests. I talked to a couple today in a private message. I was talking back and forth with a guy we met on the Valor the last time we were on there. Kelly and Tammy may remember him. His name was Tony Jackson. I've got to schedule him. He and his wife want to come on and talk about cruising with young kids. And he also, no.
Okay.
The guy we met at breakfast.
Oh!
And he also does Google reviews of food reviews and stuff. And he's got like 100,000 views and stuff like that. He does really good. So Meg says, I may or may not help Mr. Paul. I'm so sorry, Meg. Meg and Paul, keep the list going.
Ooh,
My apologies, Meg.
Dropped a bunch of folks. We need to go.
So my apologies, Meg. So yes, Paul and Meg keep this list going. I'm on pain meds right now, Meg. I'm not thinking straight. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I know not what I say.
Sorry, don't touch you.
What was that all about?
You flinched when I touched you.
Oh, anyway. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here and just tell y'all how much we love you, and we mean it. And we will see you, I guess we will see you next week. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
You guys rock. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all are the greatest group of folks on planet Earth to hang in here with us. We got the whole talking over the ending thing from Beach Please. So,
They do a much better job.
yeah, they do a better job of talking over it.
I'm just trying to hum along to a song.
And I still got to fix this ending so that our logo doesn't jump behind the words like it just did.
Love you too, Meg.
I'll
Good
fix it.
night.
All right, guys.
Love you, Kelly and Tammy.
Y'all take care. We love y'all. We'll see you next week.